Got those from my birthday today. We're starting off with the DVDs. This is a Magnolia Pictures movie, also with Mongrel and Joe's daughter. And this movie stars Seth Rogen, which is pretty cool. I'll definitely give this movie a watch. I also want to get this movie a watch. I finally got this movie. Rest in peace to Alton Yelchin, who starred in this movie. Magnolia Pictures movie from 2015, also made with FJ Productions and Jeff Rose Films. I'll definitely give this movie a watch someday. Magnolia Pictures movie co-produced with Wild Bunch, Likely Story, and 3 Arts Entertainment. Which, fun fact, 3 Arts Entertainment is the same studio that made Q-Force, which I watched this show a couple months ago, and it was pretty good. And I'll definitely need to get Good Luck Have Fun Don't Die on 4K. Was going to get on my birthday, but sadly I didn't get it. This movie I definitely need to watch. Magnolia Pictures movie co-produced with Nala Films. Definitely need this movie to watch. Magnolia Pictures movie co-produced with Rail Yard Films. But summary, there's the movie logo, which is my first movie to have that. But sadly, I don't have Mubi to watch this movie. But hey, at least I got it on physical media. Mubi movie co-produced with High Frequency Entertainment, Memo Films, Twin Productions, Arts and Status, Case Study Films, Wise Pictures, and others. Hopefully someday, High Frequency Entertainment could make a movie could be distributed by Magnolia Pictures. For some reason, the official selection 2025 Sundance Film Festival is on the front and the back, which is pretty weird for a DVD. You see that right here? Yep. I'll definitely watch this movie someday to see how good it is. Here's this great inside, which hopefully I'll get a Mubi account someday. Do need to watch this movie someday. Magnolia Pictures movie from 2016. I know Patrick Wilson starred in the Conjuring movies, which those movies are pretty good. I was going to get the A24 Blu-ray of it, but I ended up getting the VVS Films copy instead. A24 movie co-produced with Fifth Season and Border Light Pictures. So yeah. At least I got it on DVD. But I need to watch this movie someday. Oh! Amazon Studios movie co-produced with the now defunct Odd Lot Entertainment and Route 1 Entertainment, Investment Pictures, and We're in Good Health. Released jointly by Amazon Studios and Magnolia Pictures, surprisingly. Released on DVD by Broad Green Pictures. This is my first Broad Green Pictures DVD I got. I have two other Broad Green Pictures Blu-rays, which are Wish Upon and The Infirmarian. That's it for the DVDs. Let's get to the Blu-rays. Haven't seen the show yet, but I'll definitely check out the movie Fire Walk With Me someday. Rest in peace to David Lynch, who created the show and directed the film. As for Walk of Fire, New Line Cinema movie, this show's made by Showtime. It includes the original and the limited series reboot. Here's something wrong with the packaging. It includes the discs, all of the discs, or the original discs, seasons. Limited series. It includes the movie called Fire Walk With Me. It's surprisingly on this disc. But there's so many discs. But it includes the original pilot and limited event series Part A on 4K. Focus, which this is on 4K. Not gonna bother pulling the discs out because I don't want to risk breaking them. So yeah, finally got this movie. Magnolia Pictures movie, co-produced with Number 9 Films and Shiv Hands Productions. So yeah, and so does other companies. So yeah. Finally got this movie. I watched this on Tubi almost 2 years ago, and this is a pretty good movie. Firm Films and Sony Pictures Animation movie, co-produced with Walden Media, Franklin Entertainment, and the Jim Henson Company. Also with Columbia Pictures somehow. This is a pretty good movie, though. Here's the Blu-ray with some artwork and the DVD. You could see me, though. And hang on 1 second. Already used the code. So yeah. Star is a pretty good movie, though. One of my favorite Christian movies, though. Somehow, this is the UK print of Begonia. Focus Features movie, co-produced with Fremantle, CJENM, Element Pictures, and Square Peg. Also with Fruitchi Entertainment. So yeah. This movie, however, did not do too well at the box office. I heard this movie's pretty good, so I'll watch it again someday. Columbia Pictures movie, co-produced with Black Label Media, the Bavona Pictures, some other companies. Already used the code, Movies Anywhere code. So yeah. I heard this movie's pretty good. Pretty terrific. Perfect. So I need to watch this movie someday. Magnet releasing movie, co-produced with Arcade Pictures, the now defunct Worldview Entertainment, and I Am Global. And it's directed by Ty West, who directed the X trilogy, which I have X and Parole on Blu-ray. Hope to get Maxine someday on the road on Blu-ray. Another UK print. Apple Original Films and Warner Bros. Pictures movie, co-produced with Monmouth Pictures, Jerry Bruckheimer, Plan B Entertainment, and Don Apollo Films. Also directed by Joseph Kosinski, which directed Only the Brave and Top Gun Maverick. So yeah. 2 more Blu-rays to go. Rest in peace to Rob Reiner, who directed this movie. And so does his wife. Magnolia Pictures movie, co-produced with Castle Rock Entertainment, Revelations Entertainment, Summer Magic, and Firebrand. I watched this movie on Netflix, and it was a pretty good movie. So yeah. One more Blu-ray to go. Still need to get the 2005 film, either on DVD or Blu-ray. Magnolia Pictures movie, co-produced with 2929 Entertainment, Magnolia's longtime parent company, Smokehouse Pictures, Denethor, and the now defunct Participant Media, whatever you name it. Still need to watch this Broadway, and I'll watch the 2005 film. Now let's get to the 4Ks. I heard this movie's pretty underrated and great at the same time, so I'll watch this movie. Focus Features movie, co-produced with Amblin Entertainment, Neil Street, Book of Shadows, and Hera Pictures. Here's the 4K and the Blu-ray. But sadly, I was mistaken for a 4K player, which, it had a DVD player in it. Which, one day I'll start playing 4K Blu-rays. This one right here. For now, I'm sticking to the Blu-ray. Already used the code. And it comes with Focus Insider, which is pretty cool. Hang on 1 second. There we go. 2 more and then we're done. Heard this movie won Best Director and Best Picture. Heard this movie is pretty awesome. So, I'll definitely watch this someday. Warner Bros. Pictures movie, co-produced with Gollad Film Company. So, yeah. Already used the code. Now time for one more. And which is this. I'll definitely watch the whole thing, which heard this movie's really awesome. Paramount Pictures movie, co-produced with Domain Entertainment, Kernberg Jim, and Complete Fiction. Directed by Edgar Wright, of course. Already used the code. Maybe may not be valid until March 3rd of 2028. So, yeah. This is gonna be long. And that's it. I was going to get 20 years later The Bone Temple, Shelter, and Christie. Send Help and Good Luck Have Fun Don't Die on Blu-ray and 4K, but never got a chance. But at least I'll get them all with my own money. So, yeah.